The art of unemployment.
I'm 34.
34? Okay, what do you do?
I am a risk taker. I'm a road runner.
Unemployment. It's no longer just about not having a job. It's a way of living.
Did he say he was 34?
What do you do?
I'm 34.
You're
34? Okay,
34
what do
and you
do?
don't have a job.
All of that. But with
That's
the
kinda
amount
crazy.
of gambling videos I've seen, I've got genuine worry for this generation, bro. The sheer amount of debt that's going to be built up just because of this image.
Oh, it's the famous don't give up image,
I
huh?
mentioned being unemployed is going beyond the job status because I think it's more about how you spend those jobless hours. Because you could be unemployed and, you know, still be locked in, day trading, crypto, all of that. Or you could be playing around with Saratoga bottles and damn bananas because you saw a funny internet meme. Now, before you think I'm judging you,
Oh, brother.
You corny, my boy. You lame.
I gotta admit that we all be demonstrating unemployed behavior. I mean, you might be a little too tapped in with the John Pork and Tim Cheese law, or really any other niche internet meme.
Tung 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 sahur.
And we call this kind of behavior being unemployed
Is that a meme now? I've never seen that a day in my life.
because
Maybe
they
I'm
just
just
have way too much free time.
out of touch.
And all this time they spend gallivanting around, you have to think they surely have some time to make some money. But who am I to judge you? Go enjoy your life. There's always time to escape the matrix later. But you should know better than anyone if you're just out here devouring your minutes. For example, if you're finding time in your day to prepare and
Ooh-wah.
eat coleslaw. We need a couple of y'all
Coleslaw?
to start taking one for the team. We can't all be Twitch streamers and barbers, okay? Someone has to work them oil rigs. And what's 3 barbers on each street gonna do for me, okay? I need a house to be built, not a look. But maybe we'd have more employed people if the process of getting a job wasn't such a damn grueling process.
That is
I'm gonna
true.
show you some shit that might be a jump scare for some of y'all. You ready?
I feel like it's so hard to find a job when you're looking for one. It's so hard nowadays because you can apply to a bunch of different jobs and not one will get back to you. It is hard, but I gotta keep applying.
Application. The whole process of getting a job, you gotta make some fuck-ass resume. And if you don't have any experience, that shit's just gonna look like this. And can
Yeah.
someone tell me why entry-level jobs be asking for experience?
Dude, you are the experience.
The damn job paradox. How
Literally.
am I meant to get experience if I need experience to get experience? And after making your resume, you have to go on like Indeed or something and just look for a job that doesn't look like modern day slavery.
I'm unemployed right now, but I'm about to work at this job, this factory down the street, $6 an hour, full time.
$6.
And after shooting
Full
like 4
time. Whoa, I just caught on to that. $6 for full time is crazy. That is crazy work. I wouldn't know.
100 applications, you settle for 1 interview, you got a McDonald's. And now the interview has to be the worst part, because you got to pull up in a suit and tie to an O-block McDonald's. And you got to act like a stand-up guy.
Fun fact, security job that I used to work, I had to go to the interview, right? And I pulled up, mind you, this is in Harlem. Security job in Harlem, mad crackheads everywhere. I had to pull up in a suit, a gray suit, and a nice tie. I was so out of place. It's not even funny. I felt so awkward for me to just go up, have like a 5-minute interview, and then for me to just go wait for the train to go back home. That was so
And try not
like
to say something.
awkward for me.
I just graduated from home last year ago with my degree in walking fish with a minor in water in the snow because I mop air. I'm also a dentist that fixes
mop
feet
air.
at the vet when I'm wide asleep. So I think this job would be pretty good for my mom since she doesn't have kids.
And what I hate about interviews,
She was trying so hard to lock in.
dumbass question they always be asking. Why do you want to work here?
Yeah, I never understood that. Why do you want to work here? I need the money. I need a job. What other reason do you need?
Yeah, because it's always been my lifelong dream to work in your rundown McDonald's, nigga. No.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Yeah.
Okay, I just seen some and it looks like it's not that hard to get a job anymore. Now hiring someone that doesn't
Someone's is
goon
that
during
goon
work hours.
during work hours.
Who
Whoa.
the fuck did they have hired before this?
goes to the goon. The goes to the goon. Look at the car.
But if you have to or want to go through that whole process, yeah, good luck.
You know how down bad you gotta be to goon at work during work hours? That's
Gang. But one thing I want to say is please, and I really stress, please don't be that nigga that thinks having a job makes them better or something. Bro, these archetypes who constantly complain about their jobs, yet be the first ones to tell you to go get a job when you're demonstrating some unemployed behavior. You hating on happiness, bro. You hating ass niggas look like Squidward. You see, I've worked 2 jobs in my life. The first one, I worked as an underwater ceramics technician.
A what?
And the way I still have
Dishwasher?
literal nightmares about that job. I want reparations for each of those shifts I worked, all of the stress that has accumulated. Years, I'm telling you, years have been taken off my life from those dreams. I don't work there anymore, and I still dream about it.
What more do you want from me?
And in the periods that I've been unemployed, I just feel like I took advantage of it. You gotta cherish every single one of those moments, man, because I promise you, sooner or later, we'll all be gone. Just knowing you have to get up for a shift or you have a shift later in the day, it can kill the vibe of the whole day, I promise you.
felt that.
You can just
Waking up at like 7 a.m. just to get, or even 6 a.m. just to get to your job on time, because you take the train and everything is tough. Apparently someone I used to work with kept looking up corn on the work PC, and the IT guy could see it all. Why is that a thing though? Like, why are you at work horny as hell? Like, what sense does that make? Looking up that on the work PC is crazy. That's nothing. Someone at my job was in the bathroom looking at
be chilling.
I'm not even gonna say that.
And the realization hits. But you know, somebody telling you to get a job, they might just be looking out for you. Okay, don't start sending images
That is actually ridiculous. That, I hope they got more than fired. I hope they got beat up. You know, I hope they got jumped.
like this. Bro, you just lazy. And to all the unemployed out there, is the Minecraft movie really that funny? Yeah, he said chicken
never
jump
seen
in a
it.
funny way, but does it ever warrant this reaction?
Damn. I feel bad for the person who has to come in after the movie and clean that up.
Gangy, is that a live chicken?
The chicken.
Flying cars by now. The unemployed have just had a field day with this damn movie, bro. And not to be the fun police or nothing, but imagine working at one of these cinemas and having to clean this shit
That's
up.
what I'm saying. Like, just imagine that,
We
bro.
gotta look out for all of the
You're having a good day, and then you see all that, and you have to clean it.
people that are stuck in the infinite job.
Day
cycle.
is ruined.
I promise you they don't wish for that life. So don't be the guy that chucks 3 buckets of popcorn and mysterious liquids all over the floor. Just for, you know, a little giggle. We gotta look out for each other, man. The employed gotta look after the unemployed gotta look after the employed. If we fail to do this, society will collapse as we know it. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna sit there as you watch society fall? No, you're gonna get up. You're gonna stand up and you're gonna fight for what you believe in. But do you really get what I'm trying to say, though? We need the employed. But I don't want to be employed, so I'm going to make it easier for them. The minority you just paid to deliver pizza to your address during a hurricane. Tip them a little bit. Instead of telling the person that's making your food to just put the fries in the bag, how about you give him some nice words? The employed and the unemployed, united. But it's time to admit it. Being unemployed is not all sunshine and rainbows. Yes, I don't have the responsibility of a job, but
I am so lonely. There was a point in time where I had no job for like a good year or two, and I was looking, but nobody was getting back to me. And after all that time that just passed, you like become so bored with yourself and just don't know what to do. Maybe the first like month or two, you're like, oh, I could play games or whatever, this and that. You know, I'll wait for someone to reach out to me. After a while, bro, you just get so bored. You don't want to be in the house. And even just being outside doesn't do anything. Just, you know, the job keeps you occupied. Oi!
me aside, don't
I
trick
thought his
yourself
legs
into
was
believing
coming
you're not
off.
a fucking loser, okay? Because Googling top 5 side hustles to get rich quick is not being locked in. You know what? Let me stop
Definitely
being
not.
a hater. Because look, what you're doing is really smart, but it's also really dangerous because you're convincing yourself that you're not a loser, when in reality, yeah, you are. Alright, real quick, let me bring back this guy from the intro.
I am a risk taker.
You mean you're a risk taker? You lose $50 a week off parlays. Let's keep it a buck. But there's really 2 types of unemployed people. The ones that gaslight themselves into believing they're onto something.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. Do you have any businesses we could be on the lookout for?
No, just not right now.
And 2, the ones that are so far gone they just fully embrace it and are damn near prideful about it. Okay, let me elaborate. The first type will have some philosophical reason for not wanting a job. Like they'll say, how are you gonna let someone define how much my hour is worth? Just say you lazy, bro.
I've had some people
Here's
say
some
that.
quick signs that you're this person. 1, if you ever refer to the government as big brother. 2, if you sign up to online courses instead of getting a job. And 3, if the word matrix just unironically comes out of your mouth. But hey, maybe you got something going on that my mind-controlled slave brain just can't comprehend. Okay, and for the second one, these people are just too far gone. Employment is nothing more than a nightmare to these people. The word job gives them physical pain. You tell these people to get a job and they'll have a visceral reaction.
I know people that are genuinely like scared to get a job. Well, not scared, like they just don't want to work at all. They just like expect shit to happen to them, like good shit.
The only jobs these people want to be associated with involve feet. I got a
Top 5 jobs we getting in 2025. 1, foot jobs. 2, armpit jobs. Hair jobs. And thigh jobs. Yo, whoa.
apologize to these people.
What is
for not
wrong with
censoring
people?
The word work and job. I know this is considered a slur for you guys, so my deepest apologies. Oh yeah, and yes, we're gonna ignore my month disappearance.
Ugh.
Will it happen again? Most likely.
Nah, that was a good video. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like people that are scared to get jobs or like don't want to work, I should say, they just have like something wrong with their like mental kind of. Because just to sit there and do nothing and expect anything to happen to you is kind of crazy. If you do nothing, you get nothing most of the time. You know, you just got to go out there and get it.
Wasting my time, we playing with our hearts on the line, hearts on the line. You know I'm trying to take what's mine, and that's you.